Many of you that know me know that I'm not a huge sports fan. I'm just not. But I'm a big fan of coaches and coaching. Big fan. And so every once in a while there's a standout, like Deion Sanders this year has been all over the news. A few years ago, I ran across Coach Greg Carvel. I'm talking about a random story. Coach Greg Carvel is the UMass men's ice hockey team coach. And during COVID, I think that year there were 61 Division I teams. Took them from last place, like very last place, to a national championship. Wow. 0 to hero kind of thing. Amazing. Amazing. And he talks about many great approaches that he takes with his team. And it's just, there's so many great lessons. But the one that I want to share with you today, because you're a leader, is what he calls the rule of threes. Think about your own team as he describes this. So he's got, 19, 20-year-old male hockey players. And he said, here's the thing. The ones are the ones that know what to do. They do it. They show up on time. They do what's expected. They're no trouble. They're fantastic. He said the threes are a pain in my ass, as he puts it. He said they don't know what to do. They're not figuring things out, and they're a problem. He said the real key to the team are the twos. The twos are the ones that could kind of go either way. And so he said we end up sharing our standards with them and holding them to those standards. And so he said, here's what happens with the twos. They can go one of two directions. Number one, they can feel that oppression, that discomfort of being held to standards that they're not used to. And they shoot down to a 3. They become a 3. And he said at some point, the 3s, we're just going to help them, move on out of the program. But he said with a 1 or a potential 1, when you squeeze a 2 that can become a 1, they feel it like a hug. They feel it like a hug. And suddenly they start stepping up into onehood, if you will. So it's a super simple philosophy. Anybody can do it. The rule of 3s, I just want you to remember this great story, that your 2s need to be squeezed, and you've all got 2s on your team. So you can thank Coach Greg Carvel of UMass Hockey for this lesson today.